Yo, what it do? It's EyeSeeU. Welcome back to another one of my videos. Today we're going to be taking a look at these two controllers and just kind of chatting it up about them. I'm going to be giving my opinions on, Xbox versus Sony versus the DualShock. Not so much of a Scuff versus Battle Beaver type video, but just more of a DualShock 4 versus the Xbox, the new controllers they're putting out as well. Believe it or not, the way I'm playing games, I'm playing Halo Infinite on Steam. And I know there's a whole bunch of different configurations within Steam as well as within Halo Infinite that you can adjust to make your controller feel more personalized to you. But like I said, believe it or not, I think my DualShock 4 is more up my alley, even to play games that are developed with Microsoft, like Halo Infinite. So I'm going to be leaning probably towards this one. Maybe I haven't gotten enough time to configure this one quite yet, but overall, I'm going to say that the DualShock 4 is my controller so far. Now, I used to play Xbox 360. I used to play the original Xbox. That's kind of where I started. My brother had the Nintendo, and I played Nintendo 64 and all that. But my first console was the Xbox original, and then I got the Xbox 360. And then I think around 2010, I decided that I was going to go ahead and get with the Sony boat. So I got the PS3 around 2010, 2011. So I've been using Sony-based controllers ever since then. So I've had about 10 to 12 years with both of these controllers. And I've become more acclimated to using the DualShock controller. And I think it's just more of the fact that at the end of the day, just like you don't need a mouse to be that big, you don't need a controller to be that big. And the Xbox controller, as you can see, is quite a bit bigger. It's smaller than, obviously, Xbox original. It was huge when the Xbox first came out, and then they downsized to something more similar to like this. I like the Xbox controller, but like I said earlier in the intro to this video, it might just be that I have this one configured better. But I think it's not even so much for me the diagonal orientation of the analog sticks. I think it's more of just the form factor and the way that the motherboard interacts with the computer, maybe even. I don't know. Obviously, they're going to have a different motherboard in the Xbox controller versus the Sony. The Sony's probably manufactured where? In Japan, and this, you'd hope, is manufactured here in America, seeing that it's an American company, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was manufactured over in China or Japan as well. If you're interested in buying a new controller and you just got a new gaming PC, you like playing on your keyboard and mouse, but you want to have a controller to play games like Call of Duty, Apex Legends, Halo, if you want to, play those first-person shooters on a controller instead of playing it on keyboard and mouse, I would definitely say that you should for sure pick up a Sony controller. Other than just the fact that I like the Sony controller better, I would say you have more options with the Sony customization across all of these manufacturers that are making custom gaming controllers. There's a lot more custom Sony ones than there are Xbox, in my opinion, and I wouldn't completely justify my purchase based on customization, but it's going to come down to personal preference. I wanted to lean into the whole, saying of it's whatever you know, but I know both of them. And I still say, I would say this is more comfortable for me. I think a lot of pro gamers do lean in more towards the Sony. I could be wrong, but I would say they probably play on Sony before they play on Xbox. These controllers just feel better, in my opinion. I want to know what you guys think in the comments down below. Let me know what stick are you playing on? Are you guys playing on the box or the PlayStation controllers? And I actually have a vote on my Twitter. If you're watching this recently, within the next 5 days or so, I have it up for a week. Go vote on my Twitter poll. I'll put it in the description down below. I want to know what kind of controllers people are playing. Whether you're playing on an Xbox or a PlayStation, or you're on a PC and you're wiring it to that. Let me know in the comments down below. So far, I'm leaning in with Sony, but if I get this thing configured just right, I really like this controller as well. I will be dropping a video specifically on this controller, and if this video that you're watching now has been out for about a week or so, that might be out, so make sure you take a look for that. Make sure to hit a thumb, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you check out my live stream. I'm probably live right now.
It's going in the cause I'm around.